Okay, let's continue. Right, so probably want to build some stone bricks so I can make mixing furnace. Oops. So that, right, stone furnaces here. 6 of. Another long-handed inserters. Don't need that. Here. That's the silver. Oh, enough long over. Need more of them. This way. Find it on. So, I made a coal down here and here, so we need some coal. Map. Where was the nearest coal? There's some coal. Was that the nearest coal? Lead. Right. Yes. That's our nearest coal. Which is this way. There! Not a very big patch. It's 49,000 though. Doesn't look that big. Well, we have no mining drills. We're going to want 10 more. Oh no, we do have mining drills. Right. Okay. So, it wants to run here. Have we got any burn? I've got 6. There's more than 6. We want a splitter. Warning. It's gonna be alright. There. Trying to avoid building over these patches, but I probably want to mine them later. Do my belts. Yeah. So build some power poles. Oops. Yeah. Okay. Right. So the annoying part is we have lighters here, and there's a fair few of them. Yeah, I don't want to go that way again yet. Yeah, so power poles. This is all set up. Well connected at least. Let's go over there. Right, I'll use this more iron. One as well to scan. The second one, because we lost the one at the top. We're going to need the radar to scan around here to see if we can find any close-up copper. Right. coals coming up, coals going both ways. And I don't have, that's, yeah, leave them off for the moment until I set up some defences. Wall. Yeah, I don't like this nest, it's too close to my base. No! Okay, that tactic is just slightly overpowered. So it can't die because I'm healing it. Now it's out of ammo. I'm gonna need more ammo. Yeah, this is going to do wonders for my evolution factor. Yeah. Yeah. So that patch of fighters is finally cleared. I only did that because it was uncomfortably close to, well, yeah, you can't see it anymore, but there was a cloud of pollution spanning around here, and the edge was touching this nest where I've just taken out the biters. The wall. We ran out of pickaxe. Where's pickaxe? Where's pickaxe? These walls not exactly going in the best direction. In hindsight, I should probably have just gone around the forest instead of mining to cut through it like this. Again. One of the tactics I used to use is instead of just building a solid wall like this, I would instead build an opening with a funnel and put the turrets here in the funnel, forcing the enemies to come in through this funnel, so they'd all go through and get shot on the way in, rather than running up to the wall and trying to bite through it. So rather than keeping the enemies out, I'd direct them through a death path. Arena cart over there. Spread them out a bit more. Got almost no ammo to speak of as well. Yeah. So let's use these burner inserters to start. Turn off long-handed. Yeah. Now burner inserters will fuel these furnaces, and once the furnaces are fueled, we'll start smelting the tin and lead. We're going to need to build path in this way, going down that way. I don't think I want to keep. I don't think I want to merge them onto the same belt. Would be advantageous to do it. Yeah, what I'm going to do, I'm going to build a splitter, which I can't build because I've used all my iron on ammunition. That's enough ammunition for that. In fact, that's enough ammunition for now. Let's put some in the gun turret. Might not be enough ammunition. I'll have to fix that later. This is going, that's going. We want to build a splitter. There's a splitter. I do want to build a splitter. Hang on. We need tinned copper wire, so let's have a look. Bob's intermediates, no, that one, Bob's intermediates. Tinned copper wire, that's solder. Tinned copper wire requires copper cable and tin, so we need copper and tin. Solder is what we want on the other path. The solder requires solder here. Solder requires solder plate, so that's in materials. Solder requires tin and lead. Yeah. So lead, tin, that. No, that way. These don't have a very long reach at all. So I want the splitter. Right, like that. And this one will continue towards where we want to build the tin copper wire. So we need to build metal mixing furnace which requires stone bricks. The stone bricks which should be produced in here. So we can now build one of those. I don't want just one. Recipe. So this should be the same speed as this. Okay, good. So if we look at materials, it takes 7 seconds to use 11 solder plates from 14.7 lead. 3.5, 3.5. So this takes twice as long but consumes 4 times as much. So it consumes twice as much as one of these produces tin. And lead's the key point. It's going to consume 1 lead a second, and it takes 3 seconds, 3.5 seconds. So, I think we've only got enough for 2, maybe 2. 1. Oh yeah, we need another one. There. I didn't leave enough room for a coal path above, a coal path below. I don't actually need any of that. So we need another splitter, which I don't think I can build because I've actually built all the ammo now. So I'm going to need more iron. Might need to reconnect this. I don't have a whole lot of iron left. That's about it. So, splitter. Have some walls. One splitter here. I want to run. There we go. And there's the burner insert is there. We need to manually set the recipe here. We want to produce solder, or specifically solder plate. What do we do with a solder plate? We need to create solder with it, which requires resin. So it takes 4 solder plates a second to produce, is it 11 every 7? We need 4. 22 every 7 total. So 22 divided by 7, 21 divided by 7 is 3. Takes 2 seconds. Probably handle 2, not quite at full speed. They're 1 each, I guess. So the crafting machine will. What crafting machine are we going to use? Because that one will be slower. That one's speed 1. Go to those. Now what I'm going to do is long-handed insert is jump over straight into when it's built. This there. And we want to be producing solder. Yes, the electronics crafting machine can create solder because solder is used in electronics. And it's electric powered as well. Right, so we're going to be low on power poles. This here. And here. And want to be producing solder. Solder also requires resin. In this position we're going to have to put the input for resin here. So the resin is here. We could do it here. Rather than one-handed inserters. That leaves room for about here to the output. Unless we run out of ammo. I'm going to have to go over there and check that soon. I've been attacked several times and we have no way set up to restock the ammunition once it is used. So we need to create resin. Now these will consume resin at a rate of 1 every 2 seconds each, so we need 1 per second total. Can these create resin? No, they cannot. So we're going to need to use a standard crafting machine to create some resin. Might as well put it right up to it here. That would mean I'm not going to leave much room for expansion here, we're just getting started. Long-handed inserter. Yeah, out. Long-handed inserter wants to create. Sorry. Assembly machine 1 wants to create resin. Resin requires wood. Do we have any wood? Yes. Do we have any water? What's that? That's a pool of water. That could be a pool of water. There's our starting pool of water. Do we have any other pure water? We need regular water. There's no way to turn either of these sources of water into regular water. Which means we either need to import wood or water. Guess we go without fully automating the resin production for now. Go to power pole. Left. Did I run out of power poles? Sure, there's one down here. You put pipes up to put more poles. No. That's gonna produce resin. Just gonna go into here to produce solder. Solder. So we are now producing solder. What else do we need? Okay. We're aiming to build this. We need the circuit board, which we are producing over in the factory there. We are once again going to need wood for that. So this makes 2 every half seconds. That's 4 a second, 1 a second, 1 a second. In theory, we can. Yeah. We need these. It costs 5, produces 5 per cycle. We need carbon and tin copper wire. So we need copper to make the tin copper wire, and we need coal to make the carbon. We need to make one of these. Yeah, you put it anywhere. Oh, carbon, which does also require water. So we're a bit on the screwed side because we do actually need to be near a source of water for this. So we need water for the wood, we need water for the carbon, so we can go one of two directions. We can either take this, we can produce the solder here, so this is okay to leave here. We want the tin copper wire, and solder to come back to where we have a tin and water supply, sorry, copper and water supply. And carbon needs water. Tin copper wire also requires copper. To make the wood requires water. Yeah, we want to get rid of all this and just transport lead and solder over to the left. Oh well. Right, just thinking how to do this. We want, might as well bridge over here with that. We want output long. Turn that off when I'm not using it. Output solder here, tin here. Did I run out of belts? Yeah. You see it again. Well, it's well. Ah. That's what. It's not funny. No. Yeah. That's lost. Two. Well. It's across here. So. Yeah. Well. So power consumption. Can it'd be better if we could have some solar power. The reason why though we don't have solar power, solar energy requires, I've not really changed the recipe of that one, so it still only requires copper, steel and that and elusive to construct basic electronic boards, but it also requires science factor 2, which we can't automate until we've made at least one electronics circuit board. Let's try and before the end of this video do that at least. So we need one of these. Let's stick it there. It's going to want carbon. I'm going to fill it with coal and again coal. That's going to produce carbon. Let's grab a little bit of carbon. That'll do, I think, for a start. We then want to build electronics components, which requires one carbon and one tin copper wire. So let's make 10 tin copper wire. We can't make them by hand, so we need to do this. And we get more than one from tin copper wire recipe. This is going to produce us some basic electronic components. Open them on start, which gives us 50 electronic components, which means we can make 10 of these boards. So now that we have 10 of these boards, we can... Let's finish doing a bit of crafting. We should be able to produce one of those. We need iron. Yep. Iron's what we're short of. One of those. No. There's more than one. Right. So, we're making those. That's fine. Great if we had did we go? Is it? Yeah, there we go. Yeah. It'd be great if I've lost the belts here. When did that happen? So, what we do is temporarily build a box, put it here, which is what I should have done from the beginning. There, that will automatically produce them. Right, yeah, edged enough. That will now automate these. Great. So we want to look at what it takes to build Science Pack 2. It requires 1 and 1. So let's go back to the here. We're producing 4 a second, or 4 a cycle, since they're only 0.75 of a second, so that's 3 a second. Let's just forget the actual and go with what the recipe tells us. 4 a second. These are 2 a second. 4 a second, 2 a second, and the science pack requires 1 of each, which means we want to build another one of those, because we actually want... Hang on a minute, what's the speed on them? Crafting speed... whatever. 2 of those. Where is the top over there? Right. They want to be making inserters like that. Means we want these long-handed inserters to grab from here and here. So we want a single powerful there. Are they automating inserters? No, because they need iron as well. Turn off the override. Put that there. Automating inserters. Right. Just before we are going to belt there. Right. So that's going to put on the far end of the belt. I want to do a trickery like that. There you go. I'll put these on the near side, those on the far side. Though we all have near side of belt. Yeah. Not on the bottom anymore. What do we not need on the bottom wall? No, we don't need that on the bottom. Let's put the wall back. Right. Turn off long handed, turn on the near side. We put that here and here. And then we want a power pole here. Yep, they're put on near side. And that. That's our near side. Right. So it takes 6 seconds. Producing 4 a second. 5, 6. So really, I want 6. Or even more. I want 6 of these here. In, turn that off. In. Belt. Power poles. There. You want to tell it what to build. Let's copy it. Yep. Shift and right click copy, shift and left click paste. And where do we want it to output? We can't really output it in the middle, because in the middle that belt's in the way for this machine at least. So we need to, we're being attacked and we're losing stuff up in the iron mine. I wonder where they ran from to get there. Kill the power pole that we are not missing. Yeah. The third one here. So now there's some guns up there, and I'm out of ammo, which can easily be fixed because in theory this has been producing ammo non-stop. There we go, plenty of ammo. And while ammo is on the mind, what's the ammo like here? Yes, collect all the chewing gum. To be fair, we don't really need to ship in the tin from all the way over there, because we've got tin here, which, whatever. We need to turn that coal mine on again at some point. Any wood in the system, wood for fuel. It's renewable, I'll leave it as it is, because this is not renewable. We're not burning through enough coal to really justify changing it at the moment. Right, well, grab these, unless we're saying we want to create another belt here with long-handed inserters coming out here. Right, out inserters. Oh look, belt full of inserters and belts. That's going to need a power pole here. These need to come up and go onto this side of this belt. And how would I do this? Yeah. So there's going to be another belt running through here. Remember, it wants to come in. We're going to change slightly. It wants to be here now. And the way it would go backwards. No. That a little neck. Yes, probably shouldn't be. There's enough room to do stuff here. Right, so Science Pack 2 is now finally automated. Yay! Right, so that means we'll do this. That's going to require the automation of electronics, but we'll get back to that. For now, researching solar energy, if I want to be slightly less dependent on steam. What are our other options? Military, chemical plant. I want that. Okay. My burner inserters can't insert the wood fast enough. Okay. So an option to fix that would be to go for inserter capacity bonus, which will increase non-stack inserter capacity by 1. Which is only, yeah. We're going with this. And turning the coal mine back on. Yeah. In any case, I think we're going to leave it there for today. So we're going to save on game stream 3 and exit.